refusing to go to the gym counts as resistance training, right? Absolutely, David. Good idea. Good resistance training workout. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Good evening. Welcome into the Ken's 5 Digital Center. Thursday night, Bill Taylor here, and blessings to you, blessings to yours. Hope it's a wonderful evening. This continues to be the best time of day for that late night stroll. You know, there's a good breeze, the temperatures have cooled a bit, and it's a lot more comfortable than it was this afternoon. So it's either early morning, I would say between 7 and 7:30, or between 9 and 9:30 p.m., you know, to keep the hours reasonable if you're, you know, hoping to get a little walk in out there. All right, I'm going to start you off tonight with Ernesto, strengthening and nearing Category 2 status tonight. Ernesto's having trouble organizing enough for a well-defined eye. What you'll see here with the storm, let me realign this real quick. Okay, there we go. What you'll see here with the storm is a broad cloud field. I mean, you can see some of those squalls coming off of the storm center and moving north-northeast into Bermuda. So Bermuda is already seeing some pretty significant impact. I would imagine wave heights are increasing rapidly there. You can see a pretty good burst of activity in this infrared satellite imagery here. So the winds are up to 90 miles per hour now, north at 13, so moving due north. And the pressure is down to 970 millibars. Remember, our marker is always 1,000 millibars. Love you, Gabriella. Good to see you. Hey, Shell. Happy Thursday. Doing good. Thanks so much. Doing good. So, as it moves off to the north, we're still expecting a Bermuda landfall early Saturday. And right now, it looks as though it'll be a Category 2 at that point. You know, there was early discussion of a Cat 3 for a moment, but now that forecast is backing off a bit as Ernesto's encountering a little bit of dry air. That's what's giving it trouble to get that well-defined eye. So notice that Bermuda will stay on the northeast side. When this storm's a Category 2 just to its south and southwest, that's when Bermuda is going to be on the nasty side of this hurricane and see a big impact. Bermuda will be the only spot affected. You can see that the storm is going to be taking a pretty good right into the northern Atlantic. It won't be impacting much of anything after Bermuda Saturday, probably morning through, I would say, early afternoon before it takes a significant turn to the north and northeast. Doing good, Chris. Thank you so much. Hey, Terry. Made him laugh. How did I do that? How did I do that? Praying for the people in the path. Absolutely, Terry. God bless you. Gary, it's hot. Okay, though. Good for the insulation. Yeah, absolutely, right? All right, 102s, 106 Del Rio. These are actual highs today. 104 New Braunfels. 103 Floresville. Several 104s. 106 Cotulla. Very hot. And as we get into the next few days, we're not only going to be hovering in those low 100s, but the heat indices are going to be cranking up between probably 106 and 110 for San Antonio and the Metro. That's why we have weather impact alert days. We're expecting, you know, very high heat indices over the next few days. So please, make sure you're hydrating. If you're going to be outside for any length of time, it's the loose-fitting, light-colored clothing that's going to do best, because the darker the color, the more heat and sunlight that traps in. And so you just stay a lot hotter. God bless you, Don. Glad you don't sing Happy Birthday for August. I do. We're going to sing tomorrow night since your birthday's Saturday, Mr. Don. So I hope you can join us tomorrow night, my brother. All right, with this kind of heat comes an increased demand for our fans. Project Cool in full swing. Please drop off a brand new box fan. Any San Antonio fire station is how you do it. And we could really use your help. If you want to donate some money, you can safely do that at kens5.com/kenscares. You can also swing by the Guadalupe Community Center to drop off a fan, to pick up a fan. If you're 55 plus or disabled, that's going to be where you go to pick up a fan. If you need more information about fan pickup, call the United Way helpline 211. Not fan drop-off. Drop-off is either at the GCC, Guadalupe Community Center. It's on Cesar Chavez, right across from Lanier High School. Or you just drop it off at your closest San Antonio fire station. The only fire station that we say you cannot use is going to be the one at the airport because of security. Summer so far. So we are right on the average. Obviously, we're going to go above average. We've got several more triple-digit afternoons waiting for us. But as of today, which is the 15th, we are at 18 triple-digit days. It really makes that 75 stick out more, doesn't it? So this time last year, we were probably around 40 already, as opposed to 18. Now, today we were only 2 away from a record high. In the coming days, and I might be bumping this up on Friday and Saturday to some 102s, even Sunday. I mean, for us to hit 102 today, I think it's going to be reachable tomorrow as well. Oh, man, 7 guys. Yeah, please, Gary, I hope they're hydrating and taking care of themselves, taking breaks. That is some serious business. But I know that insulation, y'all, seriously, because I got a buddy, too, in the business. If you're not getting cool enough air in your home or your bills are just so high, consider insulation. If you're cooling the house from the top down, it really makes a big difference. Insulation in your attic can really save you some money and cool down the house. Shaved ice. Oh, yeah, love it. Love Bahama Bucks. That's good stuff. I like that, Hawaiian style shaved ice. It just melts in your mouth. So good. So, yeah, you can see the records 104, 106, 105. We're not going to get that hot. It'll definitely feel that hot, but the actual air temperatures, those records should stay intact in the coming days. Here's the other issue, rainfall. I wanted to show you that we don't expect much of any in the coming days. So where did I put those graphics? Oh, that's right. I didn't update this one. Let's see. I'm not going to be able to find it. But we're really in a dry pattern. I mean, for the next 2 weeks, we're expecting high pressure to be in control, and that really keeps the weather pattern the same. So we've got weather impact alert days starting tomorrow, and we won't let up on these till Tuesday. These numbers are expected to be high. And the heat index is expected between 106 and 110, okay? So please just keep that in mind when you're going to be out and about. The water's even warm, right? Calaveras Lake, we did a story about the fish that are dying, and it's a lot of it has to do with the temperature of that water. It's up to like 97. Start at 6. Folks don't like it, but need to keep guys safe. Yeah, get them out by 2. That's a good point, Gary. Get the work done, right? That's like roofers. I mean, I know roofers can't work, past 12 or 1 o'clock either. But a lot of them do because of the amount of work. San Antonio's got a lot of work. Cool bath. Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you, Haiti. Oh, it's better, Lynn. Thanks so much. I was just icing it before we came on tonight, and now I've got one of those compression sleeves over it. I had it looked at a year ago. They took a X-ray to make sure it wasn't anything serious. Nothing serious, just years of tear on the basketball court. Even though I never tore a tendon or anything like that, but or a ligament, but just years of playing. And I played up until I was in my 40s. And I hated it. I had to stop because of my Achilles. I started getting some tendonitis there, and now this right knee. This is the second time I've had a bout with what I think is bursitis, and that's just really kind of a doctors. They didn't really find much of anything I could do about it except just therapy. And when it flares up, just, ice, do the RICE, rest, ice, compression, elevate. So it's not elevated now, obviously, but that's the RICE method. Oh, anniversary too, same day, Terry? Is it tomorrow? Saturday? All right, guys, that's going to wrap things up on an awesome Thursday night. Hope you guys can join us for Ken's 5 News at 10. Wish the city pools were still open. I know, right? During the week would be nice. You get on your left knee, Lynn. Yeah, and I don't know if have you ever gotten the shots? I've had a lot of people suggest a cortisone shot, and I've never done that. So I'm just wondering if that's a good idea if you've done it. Thank you, Gulnar. Bless you too. Blessings to yours and you. Getting old is not a privilege everyone gets. Amen. That's true. I'm very blessed. Very, very true. Hey, Anak, God bless you too, Terry. Thank you. Your mom does, and she, good experience with those? I know they don't do more than 3, I think I heard. Like once you reach that limit, it's not good to keep doing, or they won't even do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you on Ken's 5 News at 10. God bless you. I love you. Have an awesome Friday.